What's up, gamers? We're back with more Starfield. Now, if you watched my previous video, you might be wondering why I'm in my residence in the core instead of in New Atlantis in front of the Constellation headquarters, about to turn in artifact number 5. Add number 5 to the collection, this third one that I will brought in. And the reason for that is, you can probably still hear it in my voice. I had a bout of laryngitis and lost my voice. And so I wasn't able to play for the past couple days. I was able to play, but I wasn't able to commentate. But I really wanted to play more Starfield. So what I decided to do is I decided to do some things outside of the episode, between episodes, that wouldn't impact anything. I didn't do any missions. Don't worry. I didn't do any missions. Didn't go anywhere that I hadn't already explored. What I did mostly was surveying. I surveyed the planet that I built the outpost on. Was just involved me running around, scanning animals, scanning plants, scanning resource deposits, traveling to different biomes and scanning the things in the different biomes, and just grinding out some levels and doing some surveying. So nothing exciting that was missed. I did 0 missions. And then the other thing I did, and the reason I ended up doing a bunch of surveying, is because I decided to decorate my house in between episodes. Since I couldn't be on commentating, I figured I would decorate my house, and then when we got back to the game, I would just show everybody what I'd done. So it gave me something to do. Let me keep playing a little bit of Starfield, even though I couldn't be streaming it. So that's what I did. You may have saw a glimpse of this a second ago, but I'm level 21 now. I think I was level 17 in the last episode, so I gained like 4 levels, which probably seems like a lot, but it's not really. I can show you where my skills are at. I will say with stealth, I've kind of stopped putting points in the stealth. I kind of regret the points I've already put in there. The impression I'm getting is that the stealth mechanic is really only for people who want to play as snipers. I've found that even with 2 points in the stealth, which the tooltip says you are 50% more likely to detect, more difficult to detect when sneaking, and my experience has been the enemies seem to notice me anyway, no matter how slow I'm moving, even when I'm crouched. And on the rare occasions where I do get the drop on an enemy and I get a stealth attack, it says suppressed weapons do an additional 10% sneak attack damage. Even using a suppressed weapon, even getting right up behind them and blasting them with my shotgun, the damage, additional damage you do from critical damage from getting a surprise attack on an enemy, it doesn't feel worth it. It doesn't feel like the juice is worth the squeeze, So I'm not putting any more points in the stealth. I'm gonna, say forget it on that. I looked through all the social tree, and some of the stuff here seems really interesting. Sounds like a lot of you can mind control people, you can mind control animals and stuff from a distance. You can get more resources from outpost management, stuff like that, but ultimately, I think persuasion's the big one that I really want from the social tree, so I don't think I'm going to do anything else there. I decided to, all the points I got from leveling up, between videos I've put into combat. So I've gotten my shotgun certification up. I didn't have any points in shotgun certification before, but I find myself using shotguns a lot, especially when dealing with alien wildlife, like the Ashta, for example. I find that that's what it's really good for, like, monsters that are charging up for me. Not as useful for human enemies that are shooting me with guns from a distance, but big beasties on planets and stuff like that. Shotgun's just been coming in clutch, even without the additional damage modifier. So I put 3 points into that, and that's where 3 out of the 4 points went. And then I also put an additional point into the rifle cert. So that's up to rank 3 as well. Rank 4 of rifles just gets you a faster reload when you're standing still, which is nice and all, but like, when am I gonna not be backing up while I'm reloading and like strafing around a corner and stuff like that? And the shotgun cert has a similar thing, like shotgun kills grant a small chance to stun additional targets when shotguns for a limited time. I don't know. So I think I'm pretty much done with these. I'm gonna start moving further down this list here. Rapid reloading I may take, which just increases your reload speed for ballistic weapons in general. When enemies hit you when you're reloading, it interrupts your reload. So I've actually gotten killed a few times just surveying the planets because I get attacked by like a group of enemies and they're just hitting me too fast for me to reload my gun. So once my clip empties, I'm just done for. Marksmanship is mostly for, as you can see, it says non-automatic weapons. So I think that's mostly a sniping thing. I think this is mostly a sniping thing. Crippling, I may start putting points into. And also armor penetration. But right now, I'm going to take a break from the combat tree. I feel like I'm in a good place with this for now with, gun combat. And also over here, like, I got my lockpicking where I wanted it. Piloting, all that increasing this does for me now is allow me to pilot better ships. But I've been looking into, and by looking into, I mean in the in-game menu, so maybe I don't understand it completely. But I've been going to the ship builder and stuff just to poke around in there and see what it's all about. And the impression I get is that shipbuilding and, and stuff of that nature is really best left for the late mid-game to end-game type of play. So I'm just going to stick with the Frontier for now. I'm satisfied with it. I haven't lost any space battles in a while. So I'm going to stick with the Frontier, maybe upgrade its systems a bit more. One thing I did notice when I was in the shipbuilder talking to the ship guy is that they're selling higher level stuff now. Like I can upgrade my ship's shields and engines to higher things now. So it doesn't seem to have anything to do with your piloting skill. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with your skills on any of these. And it doesn't seem to have anything to do with just the particular merchant you're talking to. Because right here in Aquila, I'm able to buy higher level stuff now. So I think it's based on your level, like on your character level, what parts are available for your ships. So obviously, like, even though I'm over level 20 now, from some of the systems I can see on the star map, on the Starfield, if you will, I see that like the highest level that systems go up to is 75. So I'm not even halfway there yet. So I'm thinking like I'm not going to even bother with shipbuilding until I start to struggle, and I feel like I need like a custom ship to be able to get through things. I'm sure there are like quest lines that reward you with ships and stuff also. Obviously, I'm not very far into any of the quest lines yet, so there's that as well. So I think I'm done with tech for a while too, which brings me to science. I've been completely ignoring science, but I think my next like 10 levels or so are going to go directly into science. I want to get astrodynamics up higher because that increases our grav jump range, uh, which I don't feel like that's really important now, but I think in the end game you're going to actually need a better grav drive to actually reach some of the higher level systems. It looks like they're like far out from other stars. Maybe I'm just imagining that, but surveying also, like I felt like my hand scanner was really like surveying planets was a pain. I only really worked on the one, but like I think basically this first point you put into your doubles your hand scanner range, so that'd be nice to have just so like maybe then I'll feel like it's possible to scan hostile creatures. Right now I feel like I just have to kill them because getting close enough to them to scan them means them aggroing on you. So maybe doubling our range or even tripling it will make that easy. I mean, surveying at the end of the day is it's just a fun side activity you can do in this game, but I enjoy it. But the main thing is I need to spend 4 points here in something to get down to weapon engineering and spacesuit design, which I definitely want to work on. Even though this is sort of stuff, ultimately I think I'm going to be waiting till endgame to really be like going crazy modifying a suit or a weapon, customizing it. I definitely want to get points started going into those. And then one thing I've been looking into a lot, and again, when I say looking into, I mean just in the in-game menus, is outpost building. Outpost building also seems like a late mid-game to end-game type of activity, because I get the impression that you need to put points into outpost engineering to unlock different modules and more stuff you can do for outpost building. It looks kind of bare bones right now, and I was like thinking like, oh, this outpost building is kind of lame in this game. I'm surprised because obviously it's a very in-depth thing in Fallout 4 and stuff like that, so I assume they'd be going nuts with it. And I think the reason is that it's skill-based. I think there are like buildings and stuff that I can't yet add to an outpost because I don't have any points in outpost engineering. And you can sort of see that if you click into here, you can construct improved outpost modules. You can research and construct superior outpost modules. You can so you need to put points in that before and I do that's the main thing I want to do in this game for sure, is build a big old outpost. And put my crew to work for me, working in my outpost, gathering resources. And it looks like it's really in depth once you get into it. And also this special project sounds really interesting just from the tooltip you get in the loading screen for it. Like research experimental projects, craft unique manufactured components. Sounds interesting. And yeah. So we're going to start working on science next. I don't have any skill points right now, but I know this has been a long-winded intro to this episode, but I want to make sure everyone was caught up with where my thinking was at. And now let me give you the tour of my newly decorated home. I've added a cooking station to the kitchen. I built a couple mannequins. This is the Constellation suit that I was given when I became an official full-time member of Constellation. I'm of course still wearing the Mark 1, which is just, I haven't found anything that even compares yet. So what can you say? I've got to use it. This is the Ranger Deputy uniform and hat I got for joining the Rangers. Those are the two major factions I've been working on, so figured I'd display their uniforms prominently in my house. I've got a little lounge area here. I've added a ton of plants all over the place, as you'll see. I put a chest over here for the main materials I was using making stuff for my home. The chest wall has expanded ever upwards because the amount of resources that you get in this game is just crazy, and the top's pretty new, but these are all full at this point, everything lower, and Yeah, I feel like the chest should hold more in this game, especially considering how quickly and how easily you can fill them up. But yeah, I added the pharmaceutical lab. I added the research lab. I think I had both of these workbenches here before. I added some posters onto the wall. This is Alpha Centauri system. It shows all the planets and moons in a really neat way. I thought it was a neat display. And then nothing is beyond our reach when we work together. Thought that was fun. Put a caffeine poster also with the molecular structure of caffeine in the kitchen. Thought that was fun. I've got the mission board here as well as the Constellation mission board, so I can pick up missions right in my house now. And got some plants in the hall here. Made sure to put a biohazard sign in the toilet area. I thought that was funny. Got some paintings hanging up over my bed as well. Some more plants. I got a desk and a chair. I got a bin here. I put all the stuffed animals I've found so far in the bin. I built a bookshelf here, and then I found out, disappointingly, that you can't actually fit any of the game's books in the bookshelf. There's no interact for it, and also picking up items and dragging them into the bookshelf, they just don't fit. So I have these two storage boxes tucked next to the bookshelf that actually have all my books in it now that I've been collecting randomly. And then I have some like special stuff that I plan to decorate my apartment with eventually. The broken Constellation helm with the don't use sticker on it, which is pretty funny. The two snow globes I've gotten so far, the Apollo one and the London one. My Freestar Deputy badge. And I found these two coffee mugs on the general store here in town. I am a House of Maroon spy. Shh. I just thought those were funny, especially since I'm so interested in House of Maroon. And even though I haven't been able to find anything related to them in-game yet. It does keep hinting on them being a big part of the story, but who knows, you know. But I decided to pick up the coffee mugs, and that's all I've really gotten there. It's just like my special stuff chest so I can keep it separate from the throngs of stuff that I'm collecting. Yeah, and that's it. That's the house tour. I don't want to waste too much time. So, I mean, obviously, I'm still recovering from laryngitis. I'm still a little hoarse. So this might not be... A little hoarse? Yes, you tell me. So this might not be as long of a stream as I usually do. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. If I start to feel like I can't speak anymore, we'll cut the stream there. But now, after all that prelude, I'm ready to get right back into it. I'm going to go right back to where we left off last time at Constellation Headquarters and turn in artifact number 5. Hopefully this time it doesn't just join the other ones and give off that same light show, because that was kind of boring. I'd like to see something special happen now that we have the 5th artifact, but who knows really. You might have to get them all together before anything different happens. Excuse me, I think Yeah, I know in all my earlier episodes you can hear me complaining about a frog in my throat, and I guess that was my body trying to give me a warning sign that my vocal cords were strained, and I did not listen. To the lodge. I'm realizing now that I'm at the lodge, that so something I discovered. I may have discovered this before on one of my episodes, but it might have been between episodes also. I discovered that you get an XP bonus for the well-rested status that you get for sleeping. And since I'm effectively about to go turn in a quest, I honestly don't know if that affects quest XP.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
My health is also below max, so who knows what's about to happen. But let's just rest for an hour, get my health at max, get the well-rested buff. You can see it right here, well-rested, plus 10% XP gain. And another thing I found is there's one aid item, the Tranquility, gives you a plus 2% XP gain for 15 minutes. So I'm gonna use that as well. This is a main story quest I'm about to turn in. So let's game the system as much as we can. I am desperate for more levels now, so now I'm ready for the watch. Let's get the correct quest selected also. We have the artifact. Time to get back to the lodge. Yeah, buddy. And last but not least, we'll do a save. Because who knows what's about to happen. Let's do it.
Hey, we're back. Newest member of our little family really pulled through for us.
Is anyone hurt? You didn't let Cora handle the artifact, did you? We don't know what effects it might have on someone her age.
Relax, we're fine. Go ahead. Time for that artifact to meet its siblings.
All right, everyone's gathered waiting for me to do the honors, and I mean, I know I just said I hope it isn't exactly the same, but if I had to predict what's about to happen, it's going to be exactly the same. I'd love to be pleasantly surprised, but
Just, what are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't even detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it. Or
That's
maybe
facts.
it's some kind of interstellar children's toy.
it's true.
Why
It's
would
true.
either
We
of
won't
those
know
things
until we
give the
know.
discoverer visions and music? It's a message. I'm sure of it.
We just
I'm
have
with
to
Mateo on
hope that
this, though.
finding more of the pieces will give us some clue.
I hear that. Moving forward sometimes means fumbling around in the dark. I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again. Oh, and since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship.
I 1,000% want Cora on my ship. So if that means bringing this Sam character along, I guess that's fine. Yeah, actually, I wouldn't mind if we kept traveling together.
Why not? What do you think, Cora?
It's really nice to have more company. New stories, new data.
What? Data? All right. We're in. Let's see what the galaxy throws at us next.
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grav drive so we can float around.
This is all exciting,
Cora,
but
me too.
there's really a lot of pressure on us, isn't there? We have to get this right.
Yeah, a little bit. Is there a new magazine here every time I come back here? Because I swear I've picked that up before. All right, I think we just got Cora to join our crew, and with Sam as a tag along. So let's manage my crew a little bit here. Now, it's interesting, right? Because I assigned Vasco to the outpost. But, I mean, I've been surveying that planet, Tau Ceti 8b, right? The moon. And Vasco's never there. And whenever I land at, like, a spaceport, Vasco's there with the ship. So I think he's just, like, a unique... Well, I have two theories about it. Theory one is that's a bug. He is bugged and can't be assigned to an outpost properly, which is fine. I really was just sticking him at the outpost to you know, stash him somewhere. My other theory is that he's unique in that he's a robot that, like, gets stored on the outside of the frontier, because he's never on the inside, which is another thing that's unique about him. Sarah and Sam have both been inside my ship, so maybe it's not really possible to get rid of him. He just sort of follows the frontier around no matter what, even if he's assigned to something different. I think now's the time, though, to, as sad as it makes me, I think it's time to assign our adoring fan to the outpost, because Sam and Sarah, frankly, bring more. I mean, assuming I'm understanding that, like, having them around enables me to do things. Like, do more laser damage with my ship if Sarah's assigned to my ship. I don't quite understand the crew system yet, but, like, that's got to be it, right? What else would, why else would your crew have different skills, right? So Sam and Sarah, like, are crushing it, and we definitely want Sam and Cora on the ship with us. I want to hear Cora's commentary on everything that happens. The Adoring Fan commentary is hilarious, but it's gotten to the point where I've heard most of it before, if not all of it at this point. He hasn't yet given me any of the gifts that was promised as part of that perk. Speaking of gifts, Sarah, that's one thing I forgot to cover in my intro. Sarah's been saying, I have something for you. Every once in a while, whenever I board my ship, without immediately going to the cockpit, she says that. So I think if I talk to her, she's going to give me something. I decided to wait on that until I was recording again. So anyway, I think it's time to banish the Adoring Fan. He has all my miscellaneous stuff on him. I took the important stuff off him already, like the snow globes. So it's all mostly just decorative stuff that I want for my knick-knack collection that he has. So I'm going to assign him to my outpost, at least for a little bit. And we're going to get Sam assigned to my ship, at least until I have more crew slots on my ship later in the game. So yeah, apparently I've got 6 slots in my outpost, so plenty of room to stash people there. And we're going to assign Sam... Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to assign Cora to my ship, and I guess Sam can tag along. And now I'm a little confused because it says ship 1 out of 2. Alright, just out of curiosity's sake, I'm going to try and assign the Adoring Fan back to the ship. So my only theory as to... Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Hold on. So I don't know why the game's letting me do this, but it is letting me assign 3 people to my ship. I'm happy as heck to keep the Adoring Fan on board, and as long as I can get Cora and Sarah as well. So, yeah, sure game, if you say so. I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, as they say. Okay, so it's completely finished off that mission. Now we've got those 2, go to the eye and go check in on Barrett, back at the planet we started the game on. But as I mentioned before, we're going to go back to working the Freestar Rangers quest line for a bit. We're going to take a break from the main story for a bit and go back to doing Freestar Ranger stuff, because that stuff's fascinating and I think a little bit more interesting, at least to me, than the main story right now, which is just like, it's neat and stuff. Like, it's taken me to new places. We went to Caledonia and Mars and all that, which was interesting. We did a little tour of the old neighborhood, as they nicknamed it in the quest name. But every time we come back with a new artifact, it just gets added to the pile, and people, go on about how amazing what we're doing is, but like, there hasn't been a big payoff yet, but everything I've done for the Freestar Rangers so far, I've felt like there was a payoff. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but we're gonna go to right, so I'm just reading through this because it's been a few days. I want to remember what we were doing with this. Right, so we went to that farm. They were being attacked by First Mercenary Company and being threatened. They were trying to buy out the farmland for some reason. We went to their camp. They weren't willing to listen to reason. So we had to fight them. We ended up killing them all. And the only lead we got was a tablet which indicated that they hired a merc to steal a ship from a Hope Tech factory. So I believe we're going to go to the Hope Tech factory in Polvo and see if we can gather clues about who stole the ship and track that person down, and then ask them to see if they know why the mercs wanted the farms, because that's a bit of a confusing mystery. And yeah, it really doesn't make any sense. So there's got to be more to it, and we got to keep the Freestar Collective safe. That's where we live. So let's get to it. Oh, that was a little bit weird. Let me make sure I actually have that quest selected in. There we go. Is it Velo? Oh, interesting. I've been to the Nerion system before, but I don't think I've ever been to Velo. Well, I mean, I guess it's locked in. I can see on the right. It's not letting me, like, open the system like it usually does, which is a little weird, but let's just jump there, and then we'll be able to take a look around, I'm sure.
I picked up something you might be
This is
interested in.
Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help. This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. Scan complete. You're clear to land.
Wait, where's this ship that... Oh, here we go. Yeah, free to land, but I'm more interested in helping out this
Docking complete.
Nia person. It says to board their ship. I don't know if this has anything to do with the quest I'm on, but oh, hi, Sam.
Yeah, the way you handle things, not bad. If you're sure you don't need backup.
I meant for you to actually wait on the ship. Oh, shoot. Retrieve waiting followers.
Hey,
Okay.
good to see you. Back in action.
All right, hold on. Hold on. Sam thinks I want his help.
I'm up for a little adventure.
This.
Till we meet again.
What can I help you with?
All right, let me look into this a little bit. All right, well, he's still assigned to my ship. I thought, like, that made me realize, like, maybe it was because he was my active companion that it was allowing me to assign 3 people to the ship. But no, it still looks like we're still good. The verbiage on that made it sound like I was permanently leaving him behind, which I didn't like, but we seem to be okay. That seems to be what I was trying to do. Now I'm here by myself and I'll get that sweet, sweet introvert perk. Let me go ahead and save before I come in here in case it's a mess. Oh yeah, I want to check my quest log too. Is this related to what I'm doing? Oh yeah, this is part of that same quest. Interesting. So we go to Pulvel's orbit and then we get a distress call and that becomes our primary objective to deal with that. Although I think maybe in a previous episode, one of the NPCs said something about going and talking to their agent in the area, so this might be that agent. Oh, there's some broken systems on her ship. Repair. Like, I feel like maybe she's gonna be like, my ship's damaged, and can you help me repair it? And I'm gonna be like, done and dusted already. How do you... Oh. It's nice and intuitive. I've never been on a ship before with 3 levels, so I wasn't sure. At least not that I remember. So I was like, how do I... Wow, this is a really big ship. I'm looking around this ship because right now nothing is saying steel on it. So I'm of course just borrowing all this stuff, and I do like to borrow stuff. Chunks cheesecake. Why does it look like it has sesame seeds on it? That's kind of gross. I mean, it looks like a burger. Oh, cheese steak. Ignore me, I'm sorry. I'm done. Can't read today. I like that fishbowl, but I think I already own one. Well, it doesn't say steel. I'm just, Nia said I could have all this stuff, so, you know. He said, if you repair my ship, you can have everything you find on board. I mean, I know I haven't talked to her yet, but she kind of implied that with her distress call, so. Alright, it's still an upstairs, but let's go talk to her first. Oh damn, she looks like she's in bad shape. Alright, Nia. What happened?
Please tell me you're here to help. Not to try and steal my ship.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. Well, it's a nice ship, but no, I'm not here to steal it. So I can say I'm a ranger deputy, or I can show badge. Honestly, like this last one the best. Even there's kind of a weird typo here. You see that? It says show badge, and then there's an extra space at the end of badge before the bracket. And that's some Microsoft Word autocorrect shenanigans, if ever I saw it. Well, it's a nice ship, but no, I'm
What's
not here
wrong?
to steal
Yeah,
it.
well, if you want to keep that badge, then don't get any ideas. This old girl and I have been through a lot together. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs.
Are those outlaw ships still in the area?
No chance. They took as much of a beating as I did, while outnumbering me 3-1, I'd like to point out.
Ah, the classic, you should see the other guy. What do you need me
Repair
to
my
do?
ship? Please.
We need to get you to a
I'll be
doctor.
fine once the pain medication kicks in. The priority right now is the ship. Can't do my job without it. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there. Thanks.
I'm on it.
I owe you one.
Repair the ship. I feel like I've already gotten sort of a head start on that. Being the attentive person that I am. Oh, look. Take, it says. She clearly just implied that I could have everything from there and from her cargo hold if I was willing to repair her system, so, you know. She probably needs that trauma pack, but, you know. I don't see anything to repair up there. I must have just missed one thing in this other room. Or not even, like downstairs, I guess. I missed something. Remind me where the ladder is again? Wait, what? I'm actually running in circles now. This is embarrassing. I just came up a ladder. Oh, here it is. How did I miss this? Yep, just missed that one. So it looks like there's 3 different things that need to be repaired. I'm gonna take a short detour up to the top to see if there's any goodies up there. Then we'll go talk to Nia again. This really is a nice ship. Oh my god, it goes... Oh no, that's where... Wait, what? That's where my ship is docked. So did I already go through this area? What's this book? Omega. It's the first book-looking thing in the game I've seen that you can't actually read. I guess the bottom's where I haven't been yet. Oh no, this is where I just came down to fix that. Okay, so I've been everywhere. My bad. Don't mean to waste time. I feel like my voice is improving as I talk more, which is totally backwards, but whatever. Still got a bit of a raspiness to it. But
Thanks. That should get me home.
happy to help a
Good.
fellow ranger.
There aren't many of us out there, so it makes all our lives easier when we can help each other out. Now let's talk about those outlaw ships. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
She wants revenge. I didn't come here to fight outlaw ships. What can you tell me about those
Light
ships?
armaments, not too fast. Pilots are gifted amateurs, but still amateurs. You'll be outnumbered, but they'll be damaged, which should even things up for you.
Just tell me where they were headed and I'll handle
They look
it.
to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha.
Good hunting.
Alright, we need her help, but I think she's unlikely to abandon her little revenge mission until we deal with those ships for her. So let's head over to that moon. I assume it's just going to launch us right into a space combat scenario and take out some outlaws. And then I believe she'll be more, hey look, it's my poster. She'll be more in the mood to help us at that point.
Have any new books for me? Books.
I wonder if I can give her books like I can give books to the bookstore lady.
I guess it is. Do you have more books, or can you buy me more books? With real pages, a spine, the whole package. My book allowance is all
Ooh.
gone and Dad won't get me more. So, books?
Hey, don't let her con you out of more credits. Her book allowance damn near bankrupted me.
Dad, this is between us.
She's an old soul. She likes the tactile experience of physical books, just like me. I'm going to add to the book fund. I'm not going to say this because she's made it clear. What
I
sort
like
of books
books
are you
about
into?
quantum theory and astrophysics. Or science. Or horses. Did you know
Me
that
too,
it wasn't until
honestly.
after the Industrial
Yeah,
Revolution
well,
that
except for
horse
the
speed was
horses.
the maximum civilization speed for centuries? All of society was built upon horses. Imagine what they must have looked like for real. They look smelly, in a good way.
It's funny. She likes reading about horses, but she's never actually seen one. I imagine in this universe they might actually be extinct. Here, take 50 credits for sure.
Dad, you've made the best friend ever.
Well, now you done it. Now you can get pestered about books nonstop.
Yeah, a small price to pay for my education.
It really is
Now,
a
the
small
important
price. I
question.
would have, if you had asked
Pizza.
for
Favorite topping?
5,000 credits.
And please don't say cheese. Dad loves boring old cheese.
Oh wow, I get to give my pizza preference. I usually get the special wherever I go get pizza, which has a ton of veggies and a ton of meats. I do like a good old plain cheese. If I have to choose the toppings, I like. I'm just saying this, you know, because obviously anyone watching these videos is going to want to know what my pizza preferences are. If I'm choosing the toppings, I'll get onions and sausage and pineapple. That's right, pineapple on pizza. I absolutely despise Hawaiian style pizza. I don't like the pineapple ham combo, but pineapple without the ham and with other toppings is freaking delicious on pizza. Like, I don't care if you consider that blasphemy. That's the God's honest truth. But if these are my three options, veggie pizza is the way to go.
Like the green stuff?
They are part of a balanced diet.
Then you eat them. Ugh. Let me think. I have decided that I will stay. You have the Cora stamp of approval. I, seem to have left my stamp back on Dad's ship, but imagine it there, on your arm. Cora approves.
I'm glad. I'm very pleased that Cora approves. I was wondering if she would have some new dialogue now that she's a member of my crew.
I hope Cora
And she
didn't get
did.
too much underfoot.
I'm so pleased. Oh, shut up, Sam. We don't care about you. We're all about the Cora here. Best crew member ever. All right, let's. Look, her ship's still sparking. Like, are you sure you don't need more repairs? Because I didn't even notice those sparks when I was docking. But look at that thing. Nothing is.
To see you go.
Yeah, I'm sure. Also, look at these. Look at these. Oh, these are Freestar people. Why didn't these other Freestar ships help? It looks like there's a space station here. Maybe that's the whole point. Maybe that's where they manufacture the starships. Looks like that's the moon, Miyata. Ooh, I can click it from here. Yeah, we are going to travel there. Let me just do a quick save first. As practiced as I have become as space combat.
You won't last long. Taking fire.
Oh, their shields are already down. Oh, I guess.
You're going down.
Enemies -1 grav drive.
They got their shields up again.
Ship's grav jump is out of commission.
Quiet, Sam. I'm doing my best. See what she meant about me being outnumbered,
Yeah,
but
their grav drive.
having an edge because they're all damaged. Destroy the outlaw
Grav
ship.
drive is functional.
Done. Ooh, I took a wee bit of damage there. Let me fix up my hull a bit. I feel like I did really poorly there. I felt like I couldn't hit the first ship at first. And then I was using my lasers when I should have been using my ballistics. But despite being totally booty at that, I still managed to survive. Calling that a win. I got a few extra ship parts kicking around, so it's no big deal to do a few in-orbit repairs. Get my sweet loot. This one looked like it was making a run for it at the end there. Thought it was going to escape for a minute there. But we got him. Ooh, nice. Credits. Love it when they have credits. What else we got? 4,000 meters away. 3,000. This one's a little closer. We'll do this one next. Not sure how many of them there were in total, but we'll find them. Look at all this debris. Is this just from the ships I destroyed, or is this from other stuff? It seems different than the usual debris fields I find. Oh, there we go. We just got back the 2 ship parts I used for repairs from that ship alone. One just had credits on it looks like. Not seeing any more on my radar. Guess we're going back to Polvo. Since that was a success-ish. Pop another save and let's go back to Polvo. Kind of weird having like all these Constellation folks as crew on my ship,
This is Freestar
and I'm like going around doing
Please hold
like
your current speed and heading
non-Constellation
while we
stuff.
scan you for contraband. All right, that's it. Welcome to Hopetown.
So Polvo Station is one thing. Oh, I should have scanned the other moon when I was at it. Oh well. Guess that ship is kind of sailed. Can always head back there at some point and do a scan. Hopetown. So is this yet another city? That'd be cool. I'd like to find like multiple Freestar Collective cities. I believe that the other city that we've heard about, but I don't know where it is yet, Neon, is also somewhere within Freestar Collective space. But yeah, Hopetown. Yeah, let's land in Hopetown. HopeTech's marketing probably refers to their ships as trucks in space. Now that's interesting. So they're mostly manufacturing like shipping freighters, I assume. Which means that the ship that was stolen was maybe a freighter. Implying that the people who stole it needed to move like a lot of cargo. I wonder if that's like hopefully, we'll find out more about that. That's the point of us coming here, after all. So, Hopetown looks like it's just HopeTech. Oh, sorry, a sneeze caught up with me there, but I got my mic muted just in the nick of time. Looks like Hopetown's just a company town for HopeTech here. Well, let's go check it out.
Captain, greetings.
Ah, yes, Vasco, who's just permanently with my ship, so I kind of have like 4 people fitting in my ship that has a crew space of 2 somehow. Oh, so my quest objective's over there. Let me look over here real quick. Looks like there's a ship right there. Oh wow, yeah, look at them. These are definitely big boy shipping freighter type ships. Oh, that was a little bit of awkward pop in there. I wonder if I could have stolen that ship. Looks kind of nice. Look at these things. Big hangar doors. Doesn't look like there'd be too much interesting to see here, so I'm gonna get right back over to that quest objective. I just wanted to take a quick little look around. Take in some of that sweet, sweet environmental storytelling. Whoa. Alright, so I'm not going to steal any of this stuff, but... that's what I thought. I saw this big shipping container thing, and when I discovered it was an actual container, I got a little excited. Because I was like, can I build shipping containers at my outposts that will hold, like, more stuff? Because right now the amount of chests I have to use to carry my stuff is embarrassing. So I was like, well, maybe shipping containers being...
Yes? What?
Nothing. I looked like you were an NPC walking up to me to say something. But you're just the citizen. I was like, maybe I can build giant shipping containers and they'll hold like a ton. Because those little chests only hold 150 weight and they fill up so fast. But even that giant shipping container is limited to 150 pounds. Or whatever's, 150 units. So, hopes have been dashed.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority's always buying. Kiosk right here for you.
Oh, thank you.
Now all she does is goes on and on about how her young...
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Tells everyone you met the Ron Hope.
Keep an eye on your valuables.
Ron Hope's,
You can't
well,
protect your own.
friendly.
You don't belong here.
And incredible. But everyone on the factory floor bumps into him on occasion. It's not that big of a deal.
My brother, the big shot at Hope Tech.
Let's get you settled in.
Seems like people like working here. Or like it well enough. They've got their own, it looks like they're got their own security apparatus here. Ooh. I like how this random door right here has a lock on it, but the cell door is just like open. One of the other things I did between episodes is I kept checking in with merchants. For Digipix, I now have 34, count them, 34 Digipix. My hope is that I'll never have to worry about them again. Just gonna open any locked door I see. This one, opening it is not a crime. It does say employees only beyond this point, but I've never gotten in trouble for going someplace I wasn't supposed to go, so let's do it. And we'll just close that door. No reason for anyone to see anything I may or may not be doing in here. One thing I did notice, and I don't think I had realized this previously, when you steal stuff and it appears as a stolen item, ironically, these are called stolen items lockers. Is there literally nothing in here? I mean, I guess I got some ammo, but like... Well, I just saw something interesting. Epic shotgun. I don't think any of these counted as stealing either. But one thing I did notice with stolen items is you can't sell them anywhere. Except for the trade authority people. Just like with the contraband, I had to go to a trade authority person to sell contraband. It seems like it doesn't even appear in the sell list when you're at a merchant.
Howdy.
Excuse me. A little desperate here. This is such a long shot.
Yes? You called, you beckoned to me, named NPC
We'd be
Adela
dust, except for the
Fahim.
factory.
All right, Adela. Deep breath. Oh, God.
Have you seen my son?
Kids run all over. Well, you want to talk to me? Talk. You don't look like things are going well.
I'm just great. Grand, really. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours and dull routes. And now I'm a hair away from being executed. Or worse.
Really? Kind of busy right now. I'm just kidding. I'm a captain too. Us captains need to stick together.
You are sincerely the answer to my prayers. So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. It just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock, and minerals. Have you ever had a standard, boring job just blow up in your face?
Constantly. I look at situations like that as opportunities. No, I'm going to go with that's the story of my life.
You get it then.
I do.
So I just got assigned to the Markab. The first shipment, slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Spacers, Freestar security, the works. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo, and have been running ever since.
I've had that experience, so I sympathize with you. So she wants me to go find her cargo. It sounds like this is like a side quest to get some contraband that I can then sell myself. So what were you actually shipping?
I was just flying for my life. But some bad people want it.
That is really terrible.
It gets even worse. A tracker just landed and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, maybe you can deal with the tracker?
Oh, I see. I see. Well, the problem with that is I'm here on my own mission for the Freestar Rangers. And it's important for me to... Well, we'll see. How am I supposed to deal with the tracker? I'm not going to ask that. Anyway, I see fit is the answer. How do they only know your name?
The company is, well, a real train wreck. I'm amazed they even have my last name on file. For once, working for such a dump is a good thing.
Sure.
You are the best. This slate has everything they know about me. It's not much. He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stay safe. Thank you.
Excuse me.
Find the tracker hunting Captain Fahim.
Okay. Hello.
I don't know how involved that's going to be, so I think I'm going to stick to the main quest for now. We can always come back and do that later.
Have you seen my son?
Kids run all over the place. Sorry.
I swear I told him to stay.
Off-worlders. Nothing ever good comes from them.
We need to eat.
Did you say?
Just keep it holstered.
Kidding. Just
We'll get along fine.
Well, I guess we're going into Hope Deck. Wow. Fancy. I'm a little worried about the, like, metal detectors here. I'm not going in there if they don't want me to bring my guns.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust?
Nah, they were okay. First things first, how are you
I
feeling?
can walk, talk, and breathe without too much pain. That's good enough for me.
Alright. They put up a good fight, but I got them in the end.
I'm sure they didn't want to die any more than you did. It's a pointless and stupid waste of life, but they brought it on themselves. You've got good
Facts.
timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
Cosette.
Nobody from Hope Tech reported the starship
No,
theft?
I can't get answers as to why not. I'm sure Mr. Hope has his reasons.
Interesting.
People are just standing idle.
Interesting.
We neglect our duty.
I'd like to look around.
Sure, I'll be right here when you want to head up.
No, that strikes me as just the, like, way to pause the quest, but I actually...
But if something happens right in front of my people, we will call it in.
So it's detecting my guns, but no one cares. Okay. I'm pretty much... Oh, wow. Look at this Hope Trek trophy. I'm curious if there are, like, some clues around here I can find and then use in my conversation with him. Like, I don't know if they do anything like that, but... want to see how much trouble I can get into before I go and meet with him. Is the bottom line.
Oh, hello. Someone worth paying attention to.
That's right, I'm someone worth paying attention to. Not just because I'm pointing a shotgun at your face. You're named NPC. Can you give me some tea on this factory and the starship theft?
Oh, no.
Bad News St. James?
We could save valuable weight if we got rid of the pilot seat. Maybe an ottoman?
I don't think that'll work. What ships have you worked on?
Well, all of them. I've been with Mr. Hope since near the beginning.
Oh, that
I
means you
think
got
he
the best.
appreciates my attention to detail and my focus on the fundamentals. Although he has been hinting that the R&D budget may dry up if I don't produce results.
What's it like being an engineer here?
Oh, it's marvelous. Generally, they only care about efficiency, cost effectiveness, and reliability.
Oh, just
sure,
those?
there are the odd complaints about comfort and lack of decent airflow, but they almost always side with the numbers.
Yeah, I feel like the truckers probably don't like the designs of these space haulers, but don't really have any choice in the matter. They could probably spruce them up themselves. Push comes to shove.
How's the grab drive coming?
Well, we got delayed. The storm pushed the...
Well, that's disappointing. This guy doesn't have anything to say to me, really.
Do I look
Maybe
like
he'll
one of the
come into the office while we're talking
Tell
to
me
Mr.
how
Hope.
we're hitting the schedule.
We could pull a double shift. The workers are tired.
Workers like to play hard here. They deserve it.
That should keep them on
No, I just had a weird thing with my mic. I'm not sure if it was muted. If it was muted for like a long time, I apologize for that, but I don't think it was. But I'll take a look at the video later and make sure I haven't been giving y'all a silent treatment. You look like a named NPC. Nope, just Hope Town Security. Man, I had to activate my scanner to get that. Looking to see if there's like a computer I can go to.
Inaya handles sales. You only see us if you hit a snag with credit approvals or if you need a non-standard invoice.
Mrs. Nwankwo, we
Elena?
just got word the fertilizer shipment was received.
Once the summer comes, I tell you, we're going to make Polvo green.
Yeah?
I know you just see the ships and manifests, but what we're doing here, it's transformative.
Interesting.
That's great. Can I get back to work?
Oh,
The work
yes,
is just like,
of
I don't
course.
care. Go away.
You're doing a great job. I hope you're having a great visit to Hope Tech. Pardon.
Hey, Elena.
We're building a brighter future for the whole Freestar Collective here.
Enjoy your visit to Hope Tech.
Oh, you're named NPC also, Cosette.
If you'll excuse me, I am on duty.
Neither of them want
Sorry,
to talk to me.
I have a mountain of work to do.
Wasn't even trying to talk to you. You don't have a name, so you're not important.
I keep telling them we need 3 other rec officers to keep up with demand.
Having a real hard time mousing over people in this building.
If you're waiting on approvals, take it up with Galbank.
Yeah. No one wants to talk to me. They're all busy.
Ron Hope's a damned hero in my book.
Those jackasses on Line A are gonna be the death of me.
Oh, here's Bridget McDougal. Here's Ron Hope himself.
Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money.
No, I'm supposed to come up here with someone else who already knows you, so... The fact that I was able to reach your office... I mean, I could go down there. I can go up here. I don't see much point in exploring further. I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the quest marker, wherever it is. Down there. Did I really get that turned around? Here we go. All right, I'm ready.
You ready to head upstairs?
Let's meet with Ron
His
Hope.
office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Sounded like it was. I mean, right.
As long as you keep the peace, you're good in my book.
I'm guessing the Marshal already told you this, but I'll say it anyway. Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The council
Yeah, I remember.
oversees the Freestar Rangers, so
We're
don't rile
supposed
them
to
up.
play nice.
I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't
Okay,
begin
I
to
get
imagine
it.
the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is,
Thanks, Doc.
try to show a little respect.
Titan of industry, be respectful. Yeah. Respect is earned, so you better earn it.
All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor?
Yeah, it's
I guess
pretty
being above
typical.
everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
I think you'll find that is not unique to the settled systems. Now seems like a really good time to do a save.
Guess I could offer you payroll pretty high, but I think it's a worthwhile trade-off.
Off-worlder,
As
right?
for parts,
Stay
we
safe.
could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Bridget. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr.
I
Hope?
wonder if he really means that or if he's
Well,
just saying
now,
it for our benefit.
the Freestar Rangers. At last. Damn, good to see you here. I think we're done here, Bridget.
I'm pausing because I'm having difficulty hearing him, and the music's playing really loud right now. I mean, I have music on 60 and voice at 100, but I think we're taking music down to 40. All right, maybe 50. We'll leave voice on 100. Hopefully I'll be able to hear him a wee bit better. I'm going to turn up my volume as well, just in general.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of
Oh, well, thank you. Oh, talk to him. Okay, yeah.
Let's get on with it. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen
Yeah,
right
why didn't you
out
report
of the
it?
factory.
Why didn't you
Justice
report it
must
stolen
be
again?
done, and the sooner the better.
Yeah, if you wanted justice done, why didn't you report it? It will be, I give you my word, I'll do everything I can, but I make no promises. I found your stolen ship on Montero Luna. I guess that ship was the stolen ship. Now I'm a little bit confused because I don't know why we'd... Huh. I remember I couldn't access the ship. At that camp of the... they're not raiders. What am I trying to
Let's
think
get
of?
on with it, shall we?
Like infantry?
Time is money.
Yeah, Ron. We all know you're impatient. Sorry, I had to... I'm blowing my nose a little bit. I guess this is the truth, so...
That's good news.
Not what
I'll send my people over to bring it home.
So that annoys me.
Of course. That doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found. and prosecuted to the full extent of the
Yeah,
law.
we have questions for the thief.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
Oh my god, dude, that's obnoxious. Dude's on a fucking, excuse my language, he's on a freaking power trip here. Yes, sir, Mr. Hope, you can count. No, I'm not saying that. Absolutely not. I don't give a damn about your position is what I want to say and might. I guess I'm aware of your position splits the difference, so I might say that. It's between these two for sure. I'm aware of your position.
Then, I trust that you know what I expect of you.
You don't get to expect shit of me.
Tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind. Hmm?
You're my lead, Dick. He is not being honest with us at all. I do not like this guy. I knew I wouldn't. Not yet, that's why I'm here. He doesn't need to know about this. I'm gonna go with this. Of course I do. A group of mercenaries hired a thief to steal your ship, which is true.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Sadly, there's no lack of mercenaries in the settled systems. I suppose the chance to cut costs by stealing a ship was too good to pass up. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
Damn right you will. Yeah, this. 1,000 times this. But I also want to ask this.
No, nothing at all. It was just a standard
Is there
Hope Tech
anything
cargo.
unique about the soul chip? I do not believe
Not
him
that
for
it
1
didn't have
second.
great value, mind you. Hope Tech builds some of the most durable
I don't
and
believe a word
reliable
he's saying to me right
starships
now.
in the settled systems.
He-
You can
there
bet
was
my
something
ships
special about it.
last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes.
Hey now. We stand Stroud Eklund in Constellation. Why didn't anyone report the theft?
Because I told them not to. If
Well,
word got
because-
out, it would do irreparable harm to our image.
How?
I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could
I
be
don't buy
fatal.
that for 1
What's
second.
more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
I don't buy that for 1 second. The thief had insight to help know anything about that.
What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. Hope Tech holds its employees to the very
Oh,
highest
he is
standards.
lying.
Nevertheless,
He is a liar.
suppose I could
Calling
have
it
Cosette
now.
conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence
He already
that one
knows
of our
exactly
people
what
was an
happened. He's
accomplice,
lying.
I'll let you know.
I think we're done here.
Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on Hope Tech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
He's asking me to be discreet, but yeah, I'm going with the middle ground again. I understand your position.
I hope so.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey,
Before
can I
we
get a word?
even came, he had people looking into this. Yeah, I'll speak to you in a minute, Nia. I don't think he intended for Cosette. Wait, by the way, Cosette, hi. We met downstairs briefly. You didn't want anything to do with me then? Maybe now we can talk?
Mr. Hope is a vital part of not only Polvo, but of the entire Freestar Collective.
Oh, I see you're drinking the company Kool-Aid.
Sorry, I can't talk now.
Oh, God. I think Mr. Hope was not expecting her to come in and just spill the beans on what intel they'd gathered. But then he was like, okay, fine, at least that'll get this Freestar Ranger out of my hair so I can go back to being shady and a liar. Alright, I'm going to save before I talk to the NPC again.
Where Mr. Hope goes?
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail.
Changes on the next order? Forget
Yeah, it really wasn't as helpful as it could have been.
Pretty simple. Standard with extra cargo.
Are you sure?
I changed the order.
I was hoping to learn more.
Yeah, me too.
We would have
So,
learned nothing
guess
if
you're headed
Cosette
for
hadn't
Neon.
walked in and spilled
There's
the
a ranger
beans.
stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place.
Can I just say how excited I am that this quest line is taking me to Neon? Because, well, like I mentioned many, many videos ago, I looked up what the different factions in this game are. And it was like Neon, Freestar Collective, United Colonies, and then the Pirates, I think, is like the Crimson Raiders is a faction, although they're just hostile whenever. And then like House Maroon are like the Five. From what I could tell. And I've been really interested. Neon looks super cool. It's like a super like cyberpunk aesthetic. Very like cyberpunk 2077 aesthetic.
Hey, you there?
I've been very excited to go there, but I don't know where it is. And I've been avoiding looking up stuff about this game because I don't want to accidentally stumble into any spoilers. So I'm sure Neon's like been within jump distance for me forever. But I didn't know where to find it, and now my mission's going to take me there. It's one of the big major cities in this game. I'm so excited. I'm sure it's going to be like every other major city where just walking around there gets me a ton of quests too. And it's technically Freestar Collective space, so this is great. I'm excited. What can you tell me about Ranger Price?
He's what I'd call a pragmatist. He sees things for what they are. He's also well connected, which means a lot on Neon. You should listen to what he tells you. It'll keep you out of trouble.
Okay. How is Neon different?
Well, we could talk for an hour about that. The short version would be that crime, law, and justice don't exactly mean the same things there. The badge doesn't carry the same weight on Neon, so you might have to get creative.
Okay. From what I understand, Neon's sort of like there's a bunch of crime syndicates based there, but also like corporations and stuff. Potentially even freer than the Freestar Collective, but they've got their own security apparatus and corporate control going on over there, so we'll have to check it out. It could be a very cool place. I don't need anyone. I'm not going to say that. Jalen Price, got it.
He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there.
Yeah, you too, Nia. It was brief, but it was nice to meet you. You seem pretty cool. What's next for you?
I'll be taking it easy for a couple of days. Need time to heal up.
That's good. I'm glad to hear
I need
you're
to get
gonna
back
do
up
some
there and keep an
self-care.
eye out for more pirates.
I'm hoping to track one of their ships so I can find their hideout. Guess we could both use a little luck, huh?
Yeah, let me know if you find their hideout, because that sounds like a fun time. Yeah, so it's even giving me dialogue options. So this is not just my instincts anymore as a gamer. This is now my character's instincts in game. I'm not sure we got the whole story here. Yeah. Oh, 1000% that. He was lying. He was lying. My instincts are screaming that he was lying. I was maybe even screaming into the mic that he was lying, which is not so good when you're just recovering from laryngitis, but he is a liar. A liar, I'm telling you.
You awake?
I am wide awake and full of righteous indignation for all the lies. Keep your eyes and ears open. I am not sure we got the whole story here.
Yeah, the question of who helped the Starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry.
He was very upset
keep
when
an ear
I
to
even
the ground.
implied as much.
You be careful in Neon.
I will. Thank you. Oh, I should have rested before. Of course, it's a mission. Well, whatever. Quest updated. Go to Neon. Yeah! Oh, I'm so excited for this. I think we're pretty much done here. Will you talk to me now?
Enjoy your visit to Hope Tech.
Okay. Wait, where though? I guess I'm doing this the dumb way. Let's just... Oh, it's a whole new quest. Where Hope is built is complete. Go to Neon. The stolen Hope Tech ship that was being used by the first mercenaries on Montero Luna was spotted at the Pleasure City of... Oh, the Pleasure City! Yes! This is great. The thief remains my best lead for finding out what the first is up to. And I'll need to talk to Ranger Jalen Price to begin the search. The Volley system? No kidding. I feel like I've been to the Volley system before, haven't I? Yeah, like why would I have this structure? Did I go to like Volley Tau at some point and not notice there was a whole ass city? I don't even know. That's not far away at all though. I can jump straight there. Let's do it. I'm ready. I'm so ready for Neon.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband.
I should probably at some point go back to Philadelphia or whatever, the Mars City, because I didn't explore that at all. But I'm way more interested in the cities that are in Freestar Space, so we're gonna give Neon a nice, thorough look about. I think they just said I'm cleared to land.
Hey,
Wait,
Dad?
What's a United Colony ship doing?
Will you read to me tonight before bed?
Read to you? Sure. I'd like that very much. You haven't asked me to do that in a long time.
And will you do funny voices for the characters? Like you used to when I was little?
Cora's feeling nostalgic.
You just try and stop me.
That's nice. It's nice to have some new people on board to get new flavor text when we jump to a new system. Yeah, I mean, let's land at Neon, right? How exciting. Heavier ships need more engines to move and turn quickly. Someday, later in the game.
Landing site looks clean. Let's set it down.
I think I'm going to build a really small maneuverable ship with a lot of firepower and use that as my main ship. Because I really like the... Oh, this is so cool. This looks so cool. Oh, I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped for this. Neon location discovered. Oh, yeah. Hold on for just 1 second here. When I saw Neon, it looked like... Because it looks like it's built on a giant oil rig type thing. Yeah, it looks like this is an ocean planet. I mean, it says rock planet, but it looks like an ocean planet. Is this all ocean? I mean, I can't really tell if that's water, but I think so. Even the welcome to Neon sign is neon. I love it. Yeah, it looks like a giant oil platform. Like, look at these. The like legs, or whatever you want to call them. The supports. All built on platforms. Wow.
Catherine Luzian keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder? Yeah, right. Hysterical old broad.
I didn't even make it in the gates, and they're already throwing random dialogue quests at me. That's so...
Stay out of trouble.
You got
or
one
we'll
for me?
have a problem.
Okay. You say so, lady.
Don't move, Nesha!
What the hell's this about? Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
Need some help, man? Oh, okay.
So, what was the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, is all. Honest mistake, right? Come on, can't we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
The usual
we don't
bribe?
Make That's Administrator Bayou's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Oh no, this poor dude.
Move it, let's go.
Want to see how short my temper is? Keep talking.
What happened to your gun, dude? Speak to Nashar in jail? That's 2 quests before I even entered the city. This is great.
No Aurora outside city limits. Got it?
No Aurora out. Oh, he was trying to leave with it? But drugs are perfectly fine within the city? Interesting. I assume it's a drug. It sounded like drugs to me. All I can think of is that's the name of the ship you crash land in at the beginning of Subnautica.
The rules are there for a reason. Follow them, and we won't have a problem.
Okay, Sophie Jex, can I talk to you? You're a named NPC.
New around here? Make certain you familiarize yourself with our rules and regulations regarding the transport of Aurora. After all, you don't want to end up like Nashar, do you?
Oh, that's cool. Her dialogue ties into what I just witnessed. Yeah. Good. I'm glad I can ask this because I feel like everyone's just talking like I already know what they're talking about. I don't. What's Aurora?
Aurora is a hallucinogenic, which is legally available for purchase in Neon.
I got it. Don't take the weed outside of Colorado. I understand. I'm not prone to following rules. I assume you can give me a quick rundown?
Certainly. And for your own good, I urge you to listen carefully.
I am all ears,
First
Sophie.
and foremost, the interplanetary transport of Aurora is strictly
Yeah, you guys
forbidden.
seem really held up on this Aurora
Anyone
thing.
caught transporting the substance through this checkpoint will be arrested, fined, and jailed if necessary.
So, I'm glad they gave me dialogue here, because I want to talk about this. They seem really hyper-focused, hyper-fixated on the Aurora thing. And it's interesting, like, it's illegal in Neon, but they don't want you leaving with it. So they must manufacture that drug here, and they almost must use that drug in a way as like a means to make this city a tourist destination. Like, people who are maybe even addicted to Aurora have to keep returning to Neon and doing their business here so that they can keep getting high, or I guess it's
Look,
a hallucinogen.
I don't have all day.
I'm busy thinking about life and the things that you've said to me, Sophie. Just give me a sec. So it's very interesting, like, if they just wanted to make money off the drugs they were, manufacturing here, they would just be like, yeah, sure, you can take it off for all, and then they could just, buy and ship off a lot of it. Or although maybe they have some sort of arrangement with the Freestar Collective to not let the drug, get outside of Neon, and there's some fines associated with it if they let it get past their security, so they keep it on severe lockdown. I don't know, but it seems
What's
to
wrong?
me,
Say something.
it seems to me at least somewhat likely that they are, like, they've come up with this drug and they're using it to make this a tourist destination when it might not otherwise be, which is really, it's fascinating. But I use it for medical purposes. Bro, I made that Colorado joke earlier. It's so funny. I can legally carry it around the city. You have no right to tell me what I can and cannot. Yeah, she does have a right. Obviously, that's her whole deal. I wouldn't dream of it. I can legally carry it around the city, question
You are
mark?
free to carry and use Aurora anywhere within the city limits. Yes.
That's such an interesting system. But I use it for medical purposes. I'm not going to say that, but it's hilarious that that's a dialogue option. Wouldn't dream of it.
Good. Then you won't have any problems from me. The other regulation you should be aware of is that Aurora is only available for purchase in the Astral
I knew it was
Lounge.
some type of exclusivity
Buying it
thing.
from any other business or a street dealer is illegal.
Yeah, they want to keep
You will
tight
be
control
arrested,
over that
fined,
drug.
and jailed for participating in such a transaction.
It's interesting that both of the rules have to do with Aurora and nothing else. Where's the Astral Lounge?
You can find it inside the trade tower. Take the elevators up to the terminal building and head across Bayou Plaza. You can't miss it.
I really want to say this. Hell of a way to welcome guests to your city. I'm going to say it.
I am informing you of this information as a courtesy. In my opinion, you should be a bit more appreciative.
I guess.
All right, then. That's it. If you have any additional questions, let me know. Otherwise, keep your nose clean and move along.
But you just told me I don't have to keep my nose clean if I'm in the city. Not gonna say that. That's rude. Even though I think she already thinks I'm a really rude person. But this is clearly Freestar space. Like they keep things in check, in orbit, but down
Either say
on the
something
surface, the
or move
Neon
along.
security apparatus handles things. This is what I really want to ask. How did a chem like Aurora become legal to buy and use in Neon?
Aurora is the #1 product produced by XenoFresh Fisheries, the company that originally founded what is now called
I knew
Neon.
it.
Clinical
They wanna
studies
keep it
sponsored by
in-house.
Xenofresh have proven that using Aurora has no long-term negative health effects, and so it was approved for public use.
But they want to
And
keep a
before you ask,
tightly guarded
yes,
monopoly
this
on
was
it.
also approved by the Freestar Collective, as long as Aurora stays within the city limits.
Oh, interesting. So there is something with the Freestar Collective about keeping it within the city. I don't have any other questions.
Stay safe.
Yeah, you too, Sophie. Thank you for the information. I'm sorry you didn't like the thing I said. This is really interesting. Interesting world building happening here. And so it's not lost on me that they said that the company that founded this city. Am I seeing a creature down there in the water right now? Right there. That's definitely something, right? I'm not hallucinating that. Alright, you know what time it is. It's time to save my game so I can do something stupid. Hoo-hoo-hoo-wee! Okay. I immediately lost track of that fish when I jumped down here. Well, I guess confirmed you can swim in this game. You can't go below the surface though. Right, can't go below the surface. Swimming doesn't seem to use up my O2 either. Or stamina as we like to call it. Since that's obviously what it's being used as in this game. Oh, interesting. There is a way back up. For if you are stupid like me and you jump down here. Well, let's see where I end up if I go back up. Ooh. I'm down in the thick of it now. Or up in the thick of it? Deliveries only? There's the landing places. Just security guards. Oh, look. Xenofresh Fishery, right? That's what she said? Guess I can buy some seafood here. Anyway, before I got distracted by the fish in the water, that was exactly what I was going to say. So, this Xenofresh Fishery established this place on this city.
Nope, nothing. Pretty slow day so
this
far.
is an ocean planet. Presumably they came here
Hopefully we'll see some
to
action
catch
soon.
fish here to export off-world. But they must have found some fish or sea beast or sea creature of some sort. I'm just wondering why my quest marker's over there. That produces some sort of like enzyme or something that's used in the manufacture of this drug, Aurora. And so even though they were like a fishing company, they ended up becoming like a major drug manufacturer. The Best Trip in the Settled Systems, Aurora by Xenofresh. Interesting. Wait, can I buy Aurora here at the Xenofresh?
Hey. Want something to eat? Welcome to Xenofresh Seafood. Would you like to try some trawl?
That'll work itself out. I'd rather not get mixed up with the syndicate.
Trawl, what's that?
Trawl is an extruded polypaste blend made from premium organic seafood caught only a few hundred meters from our location. It's healthy,
Polypaste
tasty, delicious, and served in a convenient disposable applicator tube.
That sounds delicious. You need to cheer up a bit.
My apologies. If you wish to register a complaint, please fill out one of our comment slates and submit it to our corporate office.
No, man, I just worried about you. That's all. I'm not going to complain.
Next time, pick up a few extra tubes of trawl. You know, for a snack.
Grenadine worker, Xenofresh worker. She was giving me a mean mug. I was wondering if that was an NPC, but no. Guess they keep their seafood business separate from their drug business, so couldn't buy any Xenofresh there, at least as far as I can tell.
Why bother?
We got the quick
They
shop.
want to tear themselves to shreds? Let them. As long as all that stays out of the plaza, our job is done.
Generdine Industries. Or maybe it's Generdine, that's the drug manufacturer, and I'm getting them too mixed up.
Word is, the Borealis, you know, the DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
I knew that was a quest dialogue. I'm getting better at recognizing them so I can actually listen to them. Famous DJ lost something important. Definitely want to do that. That sounds like fun. What's my current objective? Oh, right. Talk to Jalen Price. Right. I feel like I maybe skipped past Jalen by taking the weird way up here that I did. So I might.
I got them. What do you call them? Corns? Yeah, I got corns.
I didn't need to know that, man. Off-world eats. All right, I want to go to this quick shop. If it's a general store.
It would be nice if it would stop raining.
Hello. Yeah, well, you live on an ocean planet.
I'm sorry
lady.
if I sound rude, but would you mind coming back later?
I would mind,
We're
yeah.
actually closed right now. I just forget to pull down the shutters.
I hope nothing terribly bad has happened.
I'm afraid so, but I don't really want to talk about it right now. Perhaps another time, when I'm feeling up to it.
Okay, Catherine. I assume nothing will change your mind?
I'm afraid not, but come back tomorrow and perhaps I'll be strong enough to speak to you. Right now, I can't.
Interesting. We'll have to remember to come back and talk to Catherine here tomorrow, I guess. Alright, I keep accidentally getting turned around. I'm gonna head this way.
I'm not gonna say this twice. Get the hell away from me.
Whoa, chill out. Ooh, is this one of the special fish? Oh. Hoping I can scan it to find out what kind of fish it is. Maybe if I get a little close. Oh yeah, look at this. This is the special kind of fish that they're making the drug from. They look gnarly. Oh look, one of the fishing ships. Interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I skipped right past the NPC I was supposed to meet by avoiding this elevator. Oh, I'm on the upper platform? Or I'm going to the upper platform? I guess I'm going to the upper platform. Kind of hoping to find my way back to my ship and then explore from there, but this is fine. We'll take the normal way into town one of these days and make sure we don't miss anything that way. Warehouse number 2. Chunks.
During the war, we had this thing called Battlestation. I didn't fight you.
Oh, a water fountain, I guess? Oh, Neon Core at Bayou Plaza. That's the way to that.
Yeah, you. You're really going to walk on by and miss out on a chance to experience Euphorica? We have everything you want out of Neon and more. Come in right now, and you may even have a chance to experience our exclusive members lounge. So what do you say? Are you ready to feel Euphorica?
I could hardly hear that, but it sounds like I'm being beckoned into this establishment by someone.
Yeah, you. You're really going to walk on by?
Or that it might be a repeating message that just plays on a loop till we're in customers. I'm gonna save my game here. I don't think I'm gonna go in here right now. I think it's maybe even a strip club. An in-world strip club, so I'm
I'm not sure how much longer I can survive doing this
anxious
lousy job.
to get in there.
I'd be making a fortune if they'd let us fish for chasm bass.
Oh, are chasm bass the things that produce the hallucinogen? You just have to fish for this stuff instead. Fishmonger, I can...
Yeah, I know this place stinks, but it's a living.
I was curious if they'd have... I've never seen that title before, so I wasn't sure if they'd... Oh, here's the elevator. Is this where I just come up in? Yeah, it takes me down to the underbelly. Okay. Citizen. I was looking for like a general store or an ammo store. Only the B101 key can unlock. Okay.
What I don't sell ends up in trawl.
I mean, that looks like a Target, but then it says fresh, warm food. I don't want more food.
Too bad I can't squeeze any Aurora from this.
Miss out on a chance to experience Euphorica? We have everything you want out of Neon.
Euphorica, Chunks. What's this? Right, I think I've pretty much seen everything at this point. There's probably some more shops in the core. But, I mean, that's the way my main quest is, so... I think I've changed my mind. I think we are going to go into Euphorica and see what's going on. See what all the fuss is about.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Velocity or Chimera?
You kidding? Chimera, all day. Why do you think I'm here?
I don't know. Chimera's nice, but Velocity, that will get you hammered.
See, you just proved my point. Down your third velocity, and you're out cold. By the third Chimera, you're floating on frickin' Cloud 9. I don't know about you, but that's where I'd rather be.
Oh, is this a drug
I guess you're right. Where the hell did Micah learn to mix a drink like that anyway?
Or...
Well, let's face it, some people are just...
crazy cocktails.
Gifted.
Get some,
You good?
What's up, Micah?
Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace.
Oh, I see, I see. Interesting. Wait, is this the place they said I could purchase it? I guess I can ask that.
Sorry, no. Aurora sales are only permitted through the Astral Lounge. We simply provide a safe haven for you to enjoy it in peace. If you desire access to the lounge, you can purchase admittance for a completely reasonable fee. Otherwise, you're welcome to relax, listen to our music, and perhaps enjoy a chimera.
5,000 credits? Is that permanent access?
Not Not only will
Any
you
other
be able
perks?
to experience one of the most exclusive Aurora lounges in Neon, you also have access to our private bar. The bartender down there is a
fancy.
personal friend of mine, and he sells some rather
Unique
items.
What's a chimera?
It's a specialty alcoholic beverage only served here at Euphorica. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
I mean, okay.
A wise choice. Here's your access key. Please let us know if anything in the lounge interferes with your comfort. If you need anything else, please, don't hesitate to ask.
Everything she's saying leads me to believe.
Of
Drink do you
course, I recommend our house specialty, the Chimera. It's a unique triple-layer drink that I believe you'll find quite delightful. It consists of mild cold soju on the top, a thin layer of fruit liqueur in the middle, and a strong dark soju at the bottom.
Actually
The
sounds
initial
kind of good.
mildness of Chimera slowly warms the senses, which rapidly transitions into a sudden burst of sweetness from the fruit liqueur. This sweetness braces the palate for the impact of the much stronger, robust finish. It's a drink of my own design.
Actually sounds quite good. Sure, I'll take a
Drinks
chimera.
are permitted in the members' lounge.
Ooh. Plus 10% persuasion chance for 3 minutes. Plus 50 damage resistance. Fancy. I'll buy one. One. Okay. Bye-bye.
Don't forget to ask Q to see our special menu.
I will, because that has me very curious. It's pretty much what sold me on paying the $5,000, to be honest. Sounds like I permanently gain access to this area of the city by
I'll just have a beer
making
for
that
now.
purchase, so definitely worth it.
Of course.
Alright.
Coming right
Yeah,
up.
see, unlock
Thanks,
E4
Micah.
Lounge Pass is the only way. Let me save my game again before I go deeper into this mess. I also want to take a quick look. Miscellaneous. So this is that guy that was being busted. Oops, I kind of blew off that. I might have to go back and take care of that. I definitely want to take care of that at some point, but I'm still pretty low level for that. I want to look into this at some point as well. What the heck? What? Where did that quest to help out that DJ go? Oh, this is it.
Micah knows how to make a drink.
Oh, I was just curious if that was in here. It's clearly not. Yeah, let's go. Let me shut the door behind me. Members only, guys. Oh, I see, I see. Not particularly big or anything, but just, you know, a nice little lounge.
I'll just have a beer for
Nice
now.
mood lighting and stuff, a bathroom, and a
Coming
private
right
bar.
If you wish to relax with some Aurora, I have plenty available.
Excuse me, what did you just say? So these people are sneaking around the regulations. They make you pay. Anyone else see that, like?
If you require any Aurora to enhance your
That dish
experience,
rag was
you let me know.
making me feel like I was already tripping. So they get around the regulation by like, oh no, we can't sell Aurora here. You can only buy it in that one place.
Sure.
Yeah. But you should buy membership to our lounge and ask about the special menu. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, and then you get up here after you've bought your membership, and he's just like straight
Anything
up.
I can get to help you relax?
I have Aurora.
Hello there. On behalf of Euphorica, I welcome you to our members' lounge.
Thank you, Kai.
I'll be happy to provide whatever you need from our private bar to enhance your experience.
I see.
Can I get you anything? Some Aurora, perhaps?
Yeah, he's not even. I thought Mika told me Aurora can only be bought at the Astro Lounge.
Yes. Well, due to the extreme exclusivity of the members' lounge, we like to keep the fact that we offer Aurora confidential. You can rest assured that purchasing Aurora from this establishment is not only safe, it's completely legal.
That's not what the guard told me. Nothing for me right now,
Of
thanks.
course, no purchases are required. You're more than welcome to simply relax, absorb the energy, and center yourself. We also offer an assortment of beverages, so feel free to browse our selection anytime.
How did you end up here, Caillou?
Begging your pardon, I find that fraternizing with the customers can lead to problems. I prefer my private life remain my own.
That's
No
very
offense
fair.
intended.
No offense taken. I can respect that,
Thank you.
yeah.
Let me know if I can help in any other way. You're welcome to sit back, relax, and enjoy your time here.
Thanks. Do any named NPCs in here? Oh, I can hire people from here.
I like coming here. It lets me
I'll just
forget
have a beer
everything
for now.
else for a bit.
I'll have that ready for you shortly.
Thanks, Micah.
I feel like any weapon specialist
what can
or
I
like
get for you?
outpost security chief, like this is not the place to hire the most reliable people. Perhaps not. Although I don't know what the whole Aurora experience is about. I'm extremely tempted to buy Aurora
Excuse
from
me?
here and try to smuggle it out of the city. And I will 100% be doing that. Ooh, you know what I just realized?
Care
I
for
think it's
another
time.
chimera?
I mean, it's time to end the episode. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save the game.
I keep them coming. It's been a
I'm gonna buy some Aurora illegally.
Care for some Aurora?
And then I'm gonna try and smuggle it out of the city. And when I inevitably
Perhaps I
get
could
caught,
interest you in a visit to the members' lounge?
Wish I could.
If you require any Aurora to enhance your experience, you let me know. Absolutely. Just remember to breathe and relax.
oh, I hope I didn't miss my chance to get Aurora off of him. Oh no, I didn't. Look, it's contraband and everything. Slows time by 40% for 10 seconds. A powerful and addictive hallucinogen. Yeah, no ill effects, they say, but apparently it's addictive. Derived from Voli Alpha's local chasm bass. It is the chasm bass. Legal only in the city of Neon. Yeah, I'll buy all 5. I'm very curious to see. He's only charging me $760 each. I'm very curious if you buy it directly, if it costs more.
Peace, solace, and serenity be with you.
So I've got the contraband. I've got the Aurora. We're going to see if we can smuggle it out of the city. I did save my game before I started on this, right? Yeah.
Love the vibe of this place.
So here's what I was thinking. I can get down to the lower level without passing through that security checkpoint. And I got to the lower level, or the upper level, or whatever.
Yeah, you really
by jumping in the ocean. But I wonder if I could just like jump down to where my ship is, because I know I saw it. Yeah, like that's my ship right there, right? It is. It is. It absolutely is. See, I have this thing on called a jetpack. I guess it's called like a boost pack in this game. What's it actually called again? Just a pack. My Mark 1 pack. I'm gonna put this pack to work. What's the gravity like on this planet, just so I know what I'm dealing with? Hold on. Oh, so it's a bit heavy. It's gonna be definitely a risky jump, but don't mind me, guys. Not doing anything illegal. Definitely not. Nothing to see here. And I think I saw a way to get further down, but also... Oh, yeah, what about that? I want to make sure I end up getting over to that. Maybe I have to... That doesn't look like it goes anywhere. Maybe? I'm gonna try it. I mean, if worst comes to worst, I fall in the ocean, can get back in that way. But... YOLO! It wasn't really as big of a fall as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, buddy. So could I become like a drug runner in this game? $7.60 each. It was $7.60 each to buy it.
Good day, Captain.
None of this is canon, by the way. I'm 100% going to load my save game at the start of the next episode and just not do any of this. But I want to know. I have to know. Oh no! Oh, I'm gonna get scanned as soon as I
Dust off complete.
All right. I didn't. Hold on. Shit. Sorry, we're gonna have to be fast about this one. As soon as I hit orbit, I gotta get
Well,
out
I'm
of here.
okay. But I'd be a lot better if...
I'd be a lot better if we weren't smuggling drugs. Alright. Now, I don't know if they're gonna scan me as an outgoing ship, but just to be safe... Oh yeah, that's right, I can do that. Alright, hold on, let me take a look around. Hostile activity, that's interesting. I want to pick some barren moon that nothing's gonna happen at. Let's go to Volti Upsilon. Set course. We'll just travel there before we can get scanned.
I guess it'd be a lot better if you had a bigger book of allowance.
You know me so
well, Dad, so what do you
Dad.
say? Yeah, give her a bigger book allowance. I'll pay for it. Alright, we made it here. If this ends up being extremely profitable, maybe I'll make it a canon event. I'm so curious about this. It'd be really fun if this is a thing you can do. Like smuggle Aurora out of Neon. So now I want to go to... No, not Sirius. This. Yeah, Wolf. I want to go to the Den. It's where I've been selling all my contraband so far. The question becomes, if I go to the Den...
Another successful jump! No distance is too far for you, Captain.
space,
will I be able
you
to
are
sell
cleared
it
to
for a
dock with the
profit?
den.
I'm also curious if it's possible to like sneak contraband into like, I mean, I know it is. I know there is, because there's like a thing called, there's like a shielded cargo thing you can do to smuggle things. I may very well become a space smuggler, blah. If there's good money to be made, because that sounds like fun. I'm all about the freedom with this character I'm role-playing. And he has a very strong sense of justice and morality, but when it comes to victimless crimes, smuggling, contraband, the occasional theft from big governments and big corporations, he's okay with it.
Docking cycle complete.
Maybe even more than okay with it. By the way, I don't know if I showed this off yet. I switched out my hat for this cool cowboy hat. So now I feel like that fits my space trucker look that I was going for really well. If I go to the apparel, you can see how look how nice I'm looking, especially with the shotgun. It's a good thing I'm about to end the video because I think my voice is trying to leave me again here. Look at that. That's the look. That's the look for sure.
If you're ever in New Atlantis...
If there's anything I can do for you... Yes, of course.
Sell. Oh, it's under aid. That's right. Every other contraband has been under miscellaneous, but... See, I paid 700 some odd a pop for this thing. Maybe that was just the total price, 700 for 5 of them. No, but even if I sell all 5, I'm only getting 475. So it's actually like not profitable to smuggle the Aurora out of Neon. That's too bad. That's too bad. I was kind of excited about that.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting.
I should be grateful that things are so quiet. Fly safe.
Seeing if I could hand in the drugs to the UC or something.
Anything I can help you with?
Nope. Now I'm curious what would happen if I tried to smuggle Aurora into Neon. Because it's legal in Neon. You get that scan in orbit. That's the one thing I didn't ask the guard is why do they scan you in orbit? Because I was like, I don't need to know that. But now I'm really curious what she would have said. Maybe in the next episode we'll go check in with that guard and get her dialogue for why they're in orbit and whatnot. Alright, this is mostly in bonus material at this point because I'm at this point 90% sure I'm gonna just reload my save at the start of the next episode, but I do want to try. I just want to see what happens if I pull on up with the contraband on board. I think that would be funny. I want to see if they say any like special dialogue regarding like, is this the wrong system? Hold on a second. Oh, Volley. Right. You have contraband. Settled systems require scanning of your ship's cargo before attempting to land here. Add a destination to this planet's orbit? Yeah.
Well,
It's warning me, so I have a feeling this is going to be very boring, and they're just going to scan it, find the contraband, give me a bounty, and try to arrest me, and all that boring stuff. We're just going to see if there's special dialogue, because it's Aurora.
Travis, spin it down.
Welcome to the Fleet Star Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship.
Chance to evade scan, 0%.
Our scan detected contraband. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All illegal and stolen goods will be confiscated.
But I'm going to Neon. You won't take me alive!
Deadly force is authorized. Intercepting hostile ship.
Option until the ground jump's fixed.
Alright. Okay. We've had our fun. With attempted smuggling. But like I said at the start of the next episode, you'll find me back in front of the doors of in front of that bartender, I guess. And we'll continue exploring Neon. We'll continue working on this faction quest. It's going to be fun, but that's it for right now. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope everyone has a fantastic day.